Can you be with someone who is perfect except in the bedroom?
Oh, yeah. I cheat.
Right back on the pills, don't give a fuck about how I feel when I'm back off home. Yeah, when I'm back off home. 'Cause after I'll be here without you, so either way, I feel awful. Yeah, I feel awful.
Hey, welcome back to the Beauty and DaFreak podcast. I am rapper, producer, podcaster, niche internet micro celebrity, Eak the Freak. This is my beautiful and talented co-host, Katie B.
I never know what you're gonna say on that. Like you
Perfect.
get me.
I just
You
thought
get
of
me
that
every
one.
time.
I
Yep,
just came out with that
I
one.
believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, welcome back to episode 2. Thank you guys for the tremendous outpouring and support on episode 1.
Yes.
Really outperformed what I could have suspected.
Like, I knew everybody was interested in it, but like the way y'all responded, I got it. The way y'all responded was
Incredible. Impeccable.
Like, thank you so much. Let's keep it up. We hope you keep it up.
Yes.
We hope we stay that entertaining.
We can keep it entertaining. That's,
Yeah.
Keep it interesting. So yeah, this week we asked basically viewer questions, what y'all want to see us talk about, what y'all want to see us do or discuss. So we got a whole list of the most toxic and just low down questions that you could ever ask probably anybody. And most
Relationship wise.
of it relationship advice. And
yeah.
who better to ask about relationship advice than two people who have just been single for a good little minute?
Yeah. Who should not be given. But you know what?
We should be asking them for relationship advice.
I'm good though. I think I'm good.
I do too.
Like I'm good where I'm at. I'm happy.
Agree, same. All right, and in addition, we're gonna do a little bit of. Pardon me, viewers and audience. Damn.
Is that gonna be the only one you do this whole time?
Hell no! I just got my endo and my colonoscopy today, so I'm still kind of like inflated from that.
You're not supposed to be drinking.
They blow you up. Y'all wasn't supposed to eat barbecue either. had to do it to them. Yeah. In addition, we're gonna be trying some wines today. I'm not particularly a wine guy. I'm more of like a white trash individual, like a Miller Lite type. I was kind of a Bud Light guy, but that's out the window now.
I'm not texting. I'm turning my cameras off.
Perfect.
They're going off.
Good.
Dun dun dun.
And I'm not checking my cameras all episode.
Perfect.
All right, we're good.
Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah, so this week we're going to do like also a little wine tasting. I'm not like particularly a wine guy. I'm not really like experienced.
I got it. In
the winosphere or whatever.
I'm not an expert either. I just like to drink wine.
But you do be drinking wine.
I like to drink wine.
Yes.
And I think you should join me.
And I'm going to do it.
But it's not like I'm going to educate him or anything.
Yeah, nothing about the like the floral aromas. And,
I don't know.
When people do this one here, they go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God! Please don't do that.
Come on. Well, you gotta like get the scent on yourself.
I'm not one for all the sounds.
Okay, so we're gonna. What is this first one? What is the first wine right here that we're drinking?
That is a Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio. Maybe more French. Pinot Grigio. Yeah. Okay. So first one is Pinot Grigio.
The brand is Sheep Thrills.
Sheep Thrills.
Sheep Thrills.
Sheep.
Mm-hmm.
That's like what they do in the Middle East. Sheep Thrills.
Okay.
All right. So this straight off the bat, it's got a strong.
You haven't tasted it yet.
No, I'm getting the floral aroma. It's a strong. My palate really is liking what's going on with this, right? This is ASMR, by the way, for you at home.
That's what I was gonna say. All the sounds. You have not tried it yet.
No,
Stop.
but okay. So now I'm gonna try the Pinot Grigio.
Hold on, we got Lola down here. She's all at my feet.
Yeah, luckily she wasn't gonna move.
No. She's out.
Yeah, this week's episode is
she's really messing up my feet over here.
Starring Kate's dress for the viewers at home.
I'm trying.
Okay, so first drink of Pinot Grigio.
No, you don't do that. You don't chug it.
I did. I was just getting the floral aroma. I was getting the floral aroma.
No. You didn't get a good one. Now sip it like you're supposed to.
Okay.
I really hate that this doesn't have a stem on it because I feel like
How
I'm
supposed
heating it
to.
up.
How I'm supposed to.
Exactly. Now a little sip.
Oh, yeah. It really got the floral aroma in that one. You can tell it's Pinot Grigio.
Who says it's floral?
But, well, it sounds sophisticated when I say it, and I don't
Okay.
know another type of aroma. Yeah, so that's all right. I definitely get fucked up on that, probably.
You do really like it? you
Like
don't.
is like a liberal term, probably.
You chugged it. I highly doubt you like it.
Like, what is, I mean, I don't know the taste, so it's not like familiar to me. I don't have it like tied.
It's just, okay, so it's just new for you.
Yeah, I don't have it tied to a lot
Would
of
you
pasta.
sit and drink that?
Yes. But
Okay.
I'm also a fucking degenerate, and I'll sit and drink rubbing alcohol. Like, would I sit and drink it is a bad
Okay.
measure of is it good.
All right, cool. All right, let's answer some questions.
Okay, yes, let's do some questions. You want to shoot the first one, or I'll shoot the first one?
Let me have it. let me
We got
see
a
these
nice little
questions.
compilation
yeah,
list
let me
here.
see these questions. Lola, I love you so much, sweet girl, but my feet need to go right where your head is.
Me
She,
and
she don't care.
me and Kate are competing on who can show the most undercarriage on this episode this week.
She does not. She does not care.
Okay, we settled in.
Okay.
Okay, so these are your toxic ass fucking questions from our fucking degenerate viewers at home, who we appreciate and love and support and hope you get worse.
Let me.
Oh, your voice sounds so clear now.
Really, that's so much better. I
So
feel like
much.
I have to talk so low.
You don't. I can lower it. We can lower it in post.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to scroll. I want to find a good one.
Oh, this will also be a good fucking opportunity to introduce our executive producer, Manny Bazzo, who's actually not here. He helped us set this whole situation up. I fucked him over last week, man. I didn't introduce him because I was nervous and fucked up. But this week, yeah, shout out Manny Baz. Great guy, executive producer, Eak and Kate podcast. Also, our assistant executive
Oh, these are
producer.
definitely about me. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Okay, it's just these two? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find ones that aren't directed towards me.
Good.
Hold on.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, I can ask you this one.
Grigio.
Can you be with someone who is perfect except in the bedroom?
Yeah, I cheat.
All right.
No big deal to me.
My question on that is what makes a girl perfect?
Yeah, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
like
perfect?
what is perfect?
Perfect would be like waking up, making me breakfast every morning, and just topping me off before bed as an alarm clock, or before I get out of bed as an alarm clock. Probably like washing my back, having my clothes laid out, head when I get home from work, head for dinner that she cooks, head before bed, and then head in bed, and then she sleeps in a separate room.
So you have a blow up doll and a maid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but this is not in one person.
No,
you
but-
made it sound like it was, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
she gives me thank yous also when I mow the yard, and that's what makes her a woman.
Your neighbor when you mow her yard, because this is not all in one woman.
I wish it would be.
It's-
See,
it's-
but you
it's
asked
not.
me what perfect would be.
Okay.
And see, I
You're
might
right.
not cheat on that girl.
You're right. That
I
would
might
be
not cheat on her.
You're perfect, but you.
No. Okay, my turn.
It's not gonna happen. Okay. Oh God.
Okay, inhale,
God.
exhale. Inhale, exhale.
I need my wine for this.
Okay.
Shoot me like.
Oh, this is a good one.
Give
This
me
is a good one.
An easy one at first.
Okay, a toss up. Okay, I ain't gonna ask you that one yet. Are you cool? Are you cool with your partner if they're cool with your ex? Are you cool if your partner is cool with your ex?
What do you mean cool though? Like I need to know.
Okay, I'll just set an arbitrary
Okay,
parameter.
yeah.
Like if they they maybe talk to him every now and again, like they'll slide up on each other's stories, maybe give some flame emojis, but nothing like oral.
Yeah, like they're not cool, like because that would not be cool. But if they're like,
Yes.
they know you're the ex, or they're the ex, and they're friendly, and it is what it is. Like that's in the past. I don't care. Absolutely.
That's
that makes
cool?
that makes things so much easier. Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough.
For sure.
I think I would be about that forgiving.
Well,
Probably.
if you cross the line,
But
then
you
that's a
can't-
whole different situation. But
That's if they ever have fucked with your ex. Or like if they fuck them, like if your significant other fuck your ex while you're with them, that's the most trife shit ever invented.
Well, yeah, but I've had some jealous exes before, like
Yes.
like really jealous, and so like anybody before them was just. It was like I was born when I first started dating them.
Yeah,
I did not have a life at all before them, and that was really hard to deal with.
that is something I run into so fucking much.
I can't stand that.
My conclusion is that now when I date girls, I have to pretend I've never done anything because so many of my stories contain like, oh, me and this person was here and this happened.
You can't say that.
But if you bring it up, it's like, why are you always talking about them?
Right.
Like,
well, you're not. It's just you had a
story.
life before that. That doesn't mean you still want to be with them.
I've heard it's always you and another girl in all your stories.
Yeah.
Like,
you dated a lot of girls.
I'm pretty and horny. Like, what do you expect me to do? Be fucking alone at Six Flags, bitch? Like, no.
I'm just not like that. Like, there's a line where you can constantly talk about a certain ex and like all the things that y'all did together where I'm gonna be like, can we please stop talking about them? Or I don't care, I don't want to hear it. Or can you at least just like lie to me at that point, lie to me and tell me it was somebody else.
There's a level.
Like I don't care, that's a level. But
you can't punish people for having lived before you, especially because now we like what, you know, getting up into 30 and 30 plus, so like we've lived lives, like you know, we've done stuff. Yeah, so I think that's probably like that's not even that toxic. We started off not too toxic. Well, I did start out with
give me another one. Give me another one.
Okay, one more.
Yours were hard to pick.
Okay.
Give me two and then I'll give you two.
Okay, do you think hoe phases are necessary?
Absolutely.
Okay, and why?
100%.
Yeah. I feel like if you go through like a traumatic relationship and you're finally out of it, like you've got to swirl it.
What's that? Pinot Grigio.
You have got to
fuck it out.
No,
you gotta fuck it out of your system.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. Like, but you do have to like get some things out of your system. You gotta feel wanted again. You need to feel
validation.
Like, yes, like you've got, like you need that, and you need to just like not give a fuck for a little bit. Like, just absolutely like, I just don't care. You know.
I would not have thought of that aspect of it. It was like building yourself back up.
Oh, it's
I would have thought
definitely
of it just
building
like,
yourself back up. I know, because you're a dude and they just see it as a hoe phase.
When
like she's in a hoe phase and she's a hoe.
Oh, I was talking about my own self. I love meeting a chick in a hoe phase. I love knowing she's not going to text me later.
It's a healing process.
Okay. For me, a hoe phase is more like I feel so bottled up in a relationship and I just want to like...
Okay.
I just want to like, it's not like a healing thing or a self-esteem thing. It's more just like a release of like fluids.
I definitely. Do you feel like it's a healing stage?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To like build yourself.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you gotta get it. You gotta get it back after you've been in that toxicness.
That'll be interesting to see. Girls, if y'all are watching this and y'all agree with that, comment down below because I never heard of this or thought this thought process before. Also, take this chance to subscribe to the channel.
Oh, what's the most simp thing you've ever done?
Oh,
let's hear it.
Here's a secret about me. I'm a big fucking simp.
I know. So what is the most simp thing?
I got to think of one. That's a.
You have a lot. I believe it. Honestly.
No, only recently, I think.
You're really exposing yourself right now.
Only in the recent relationship did I get into like a real simp situation.
Yeah.
Let me think. What does a simp mean? Just being
like
going out of your way to show a girl you like her?
Yeah, I mean it can be a ton of things, but like your like most like emotional, like I don't know. I mean you're making me do the whole definition.
No, I don't really know what a simp is, honestly.
You really don't?
I know
you
when
do,
I'm doing
you
it.
said
I know when I'm doing it, but
yeah, you do.
What is the qualifications for a simp activity? Like where you are like belittling yourself for like to garner the attention of another? Is that what we would say?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you're really in your emotions. Like you're feeling like your feelings are hard.
Oh, I got one.
Like you're gonna do something that like you haven't ever done for anybody else. and you're just like, oh my God, who am I? But you're totally okay with what you did.
When I first started doing music, before I started putting music on SoundCloud or Apple Music or anything like that, Eak DaFreak, go follow me. I put a song on, I meant Spotify or Apple Music. I put a song on SoundCloud called Gotta Stay High, and it was about this married chick that I had been like talking to kinda, but we were like kind of breaking it off.
Married chick.
She was married, yeah. And then also cheating on me and her husband.
Oh, wow.
Like, goddamn, pick a struggle.
She was in her hoe phase without breaking up first.
I know. Yeah, still living with the motherfucker.
Okay.
But I wrote this whole song about her, actually.
Which one?
It's called Gotta Stay High. I didn't post it on my SoundCloud forever because it was like I didn't want nobody to know because I was like respecting her anonymity. But I got blacked out on Xanaxes one night, and who was I with?
Just posted it.
I was riding to Chattanooga with Logan. Okay, but we bleep that out maybe not. Fuck it, I don't care. I was riding to Chattanooga with Logan Parker, fucked up one night, and
I don't know.
God love her.
She talked me out of the info
For her parents' sake, I don't think they would watch this, but you might want to bleep it out.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't doing anything bad. I was the one fucking 3 sheets to the wind, but she was like, play me some of your music. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. So, because I wasn't telling anybody I even did music at this time. She was one of my close personal friends, so she knew that I was doing it.
Yes.
So I played her this song, and it was real simpy, man. And she ended up, what was it she did? Told the girl's husband, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, and showed it to him. So that was good.
Logan told the girl's husband.
Yeah, I'm not sure she showed it to her because it wasn't out yet, but definitely told him. And then once
So they were friends. No, they weren't friends.
She was friends with, I don't want to say too much. This is really getting...
Okay, we won't. Move on.
But long story short, I simped out hard in this song.
Okay,
like if you,
I got you.
I don't want to link it, but I'll probably like put a little screenshot here of it.
Do we want the definition of simp?
Simp?
Yes, please give me like the actual definition.
Simp is a slang for a person, typically a man, who is desperate for attention and affection of someone else, typically a woman.
Damn. Oh, it hurts.
The desperate word.
Hey, actually.
The desperate.
Yeah, I got a song coming out on this album that's wrote about a girl, too. The worst person I've ever met.
Love her.
I love her so much.
I know.
I'm in love with the worst person I've ever met. Okay, yeah. Next one, shoot it to. So that was it. Yeah, I've simped hard on the first song, and then it ain't out yet. But this next one is not. It's a diss track. Honestly, it's not simping.
I feel like we already know the worst date you've been on. Previous episode.
Yeah, the whole last episode was the worst series of dates. It's a really bad date when you don't ask them for it and they don't tell you they're going to do it, and you just wake up and they're on you. Lola pooted?
She's snoring.
She been pooting. She got tail end pointed to me over here. She having doggy dreams. Hey, Lola. Oh, she's dead.
Oh, no, she's not. She just snores, and she has doggy dreams real hard. She's deep into that.
We should have had a Lola cam posted on the floor.
No, just her mouth wide open.
She did pooted. She did. That's a confirmed pooted. Oh, goodness gracious, Lola.
Okay, here's the next one. How has social media changed dating for you?
It's made it infinitely easier. Now, it's so easy for everyone to see how cool I am. I don't even have to meet a girl and her get to know me to realize how cool I am. She can look at my online profiles and think, wow, this guy's attractive and funny. And so it's made getting pussy probably 1,000 times easier because I don't have to do anything.
Do you mean that?
I really mean that.
All that.
This is not a character that I'm playing right now. This is so serious. I just be who I am. Openly.
Actually, I believe you.
It's the same person that I am right now, the same person I am when we was setting the setup in here, when we was bullshitting.
Mm-hmm. I know you are.
And I don't, I don't have to actually meet girls or like ask them questions about themselves or like be interested in them at all. They just will message me first, and it's just already the interest is shown. I feel kind of like a girl. I feel like every girl has this where they just got like a roster kind of just on standby. But men could never have this before.
What? Men?
Just people waiting to get called up to the majors. You know, they're like they're on the farm league team or something like that. And every girl I've dated, I know she got a little farm league team just waiting to get called up. Like, I went on vacation. I had a girlfriend last year in like February. we went on vacation to Gatlinburg, and she was like,
You had a like
real girlfriend, Facebook
Oh my
official, after knowing her
God.
for 2 weeks. Yes,
That's a lot.
She was
That's a
bad.
lot.
She was
Good-
bad.
good for
and
her.
I knew I had to cuff her ass quick because she was. I didn't
I
think
wish
she.
more men realized that.
If I'm
or
gonna
more
date,
people.
I would know if I'm gonna
like,
date a girl in 2 weeks.
general.
2 weeks, and if I'm gonna date you, I'll cuff you right
Like
there.
if you know like this person like whatever, then like, and you know that you're ready to like be with somebody and be in a relationship.
I didn't know about all that.
Who are you holding back for?
Exactly. What are you waiting on?
Yeah, like
I hate
like
the talking
to society.
phase.
Yeah, like to society, you don't want somebody to call you out on you dated them quick. Who fucking cares?
Who cares?
Like if
Exactly.
it's about you and them, who fucking cares?
And I hate the like lingering phase of like talking where it's like, do
Also,
I
me
cut my
who's been
hose
single
off?
for a long time,
Same.
but because I'm scared to death of
Well, I
it.
only dated this girl for a month.
Yeah,
It
I
ended
mean,
up
you
being
really did
terrible.
go all for it, but it's fine.
Yeah, but it's like, when do you cut your hose off? When
I'm
do they
giving you
cut their
kudos
hose off?
for just being like, you know what, this is
Yeah,
it.
I'm like that. I know instantly. And if you got that dump truck on you, I'm going to go ahead and probably snatch it up. And well, I've been a little more selective since then because like you got to talk to them too eventually.
Yeah,
Despite
eventually.
the dump truck, you got to have a
You gotta
conversation.
take them places.
Oh.
You're responsible for them at that point.
Yeah, we've made mistakes. We've all done it. What's the, okay, we got
I
one
really
more.
want to change legs, but I'm scared. Okay, we're just gonna do this for a second.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry, Lola.
She's up.
I'm sorry.
And for the viewers at home, pay close attention to the leg swap.
No, do not.
This is viewership, man. We said we were selling out for this.
I have a whole red mark now from my leg being crossed. Do not pay attention to my legs.
All right, this is a good one.
I'm not ever wearing a dress again.
This is. I thought it was a bold choice to start with.
I did not think this through.
You at home are seeing
all.
the high camera angle, but we set another camera up at a much lower camera angle, and that's one for personal review, just to see what. No.
No.
Okay, we'll put that one down. We'll do the leg change cam down on the
No,
side.
we won't.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right,
I can't.
So
I can't
since
sit
Kate
here like
doesn't
this.
edit the podcast, we'll do a leg change cam down here to the side. Just kidding. Okay. Do you, Katie B, do you believe...
This works.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And we'll do a little real quick recap right down here. Katie B, do you believe in second chances?
Yes, I do. I do. Really, like I really do. I don't stop. You made me say that so many times because my ADD. I'm
Yes,
thinking about
yes,
what you're
indeed.
doing,
Fine,
but
yeah.
the words are just coming out of my mouth.
You do believe in second chances. Okay, what if they cheated?
I do. No, that's why I was thinking that through. I do under certain circumstances.
Circumcision. Under circumcision, I believe in second chances. Because you never know what that thing looked like once you get off that damn skin off of it.
Oh man, that makes me come up with a question.
Ask it.
Other women, please comment on this. And I'm going to sound so stupid when I ask this question. Never mind.
No, do it. You got to do it now.
You gotta
Is
do
it a
it now.
circumcision question?
Yes.
Do it. Send that.
Yes. Like, have y'all ever, like, gone there with somebody and then, like, you weren't really sure if they were or they weren't? I know. I know.
Like they got a little bit of extra, but you can't tell if it's too much.
Right.
I feel like that means they're not.
Maybe they're just, fat.
Fat causes an extra foreskin?
I don't know.
I feel
See,
like
I don't
I'm
know.
not. I don't know. I don't know.
I would
Because
say I've
I'm
seen-
also, like, not trying to look at it or anything like that.
if you're
like,
fucking them, you're not trying to look at it?
No.
Oh,
No.
you're gay.
Yeah, I know.
Dick is like an unnecessary byproduct of heterosexual sex.
I'm not trying to like touch it, look at it.
You don't wanna look it in the eye.
No.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen probably 1,000 times more dicks than both of y'all, being as I played sports in high school and was in the Navy. And I feel like you could tell instantly if they got that little it looked like you chopped the very tip off of a banana, but not the banana itself, just the peel. And it's like
Yeah.
all the way up around the tip. You only
I think
see
that's why I have the question though, is because like I don't look at it. It just like I think about it afterwards, and I'm like, I'm not sure.
like you're going
I
off
think-
feel.
Yeah. or something. What? I don't know.
I
told y'all, like, I don't have a lot of context to this question. It is just a question that has popped in my mind.
She doesn't have enough evidence
to like have enough evidence. I'm just, it's a question.
You got a specific scenario where you were like, is this motherfucker snipped or no?
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell it.
You got just a little extra pull when you're doing the skin jerk?
Something just felt different.
Okay.
Something was just...
He wasn't.
Okay. See? So you answered my question.
He was not in covenant with God, which is what that means.
Okay.
He had not fulfilled Abraham's holy covenant to God.
I was just like...
And for that, we're not going to forgive him.
That's not his fault.
What? Yeah, but he's not going to heaven.
Oh my God! No, we're not getting into that.
Okay,
no, we're not.
Enough.
We're not getting into that.
Fair enough.
That is not.
I'm about to get on my Oral Roberts shit.
Yeah, this is.
I'm gonna go ahead and crack a beer on that subject.
That is not how.
Okay, that was two. And back to you for the toss up. Hey, real quick? What is the second wine? Now that I've downed this first one,
I was about to say, and how many of these are we gonna answer? I really wish my cards would have come in. We'll do that on another episode. I have those little dating topic cards.
Yes,
those are good. But I did get a story sent to me today. If we want to,
the dating app story.
If we want to go there.
If you want to rattle it. I got some interesting dating. Oh come on, some dating app stories as well. I've only used dating apps like very, very sparingly.
We'll let you start, and I'll fill in after that. We'll answer a few more questions.
Deal. You want to start now with the dating app questions?
No. Are we doing more?
We can. I mean, we don't really have like a specific agenda.
Got into toxic stuff yet? I don't even feel like
there are more toxic questions on here.
We definitely need more.
Absolutely.
Deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're only like 20 minutes in at this point.
Hell yeah, and we're still recording. I haven't fucked this up yet.
Cool.
Hopefully this makes it into post.
I felt like I about pulled my cord out just then.
Okay. Well, you tucked away right there, real nice.
Okay.
It's on you. Ping.
What am I doing?
You're asking me questions. Why are you acting like you ain't been in this podcast the whole time? Oh my, sorry, Princess.
I can't lean up.
Hold on.
I got a situation right here.
I got you.
I'm not moving very much.
I'll be right back.
Everybody's gonna be wondering, who is that voice in the background that keeps randomly talking?
No, we'll introduce you, Brooke.
Now introducing our assistant executive producer, Brooke Simmons. Mm-hmm. Straight out the dirty.
When Balzo's not here, Brooke is.
And I'm gonna bring this just right over here.
I'm like, go ahead and give it to me, damn.
Give me my crown.
This right here.
No, give it to me.
Okay, perfect.
If you're gonna bring it out, then I gotta wear it. God.
Is it gonna go? It's gonna slide right off the.
Oh
headphones.
Man, I forgot the fucking headphones. This pisses me off.
You want some headphones? Shit, how'd you know my name was Phones?
Nailed it.
It'll never balance. I love it. I love it so much. It's got a little hairpin in it, a little bobby pin.
I know. We're not doing that right now. Can you see it?
Something to clean the bowl out with. You know, just straighten that bitch out, burn the plastic off the end, just get a little scrapey scrape.
What?
You never done that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perfect. All right. Back to my co-host, the beautiful and talented Katie B. Oh, what the fuck is the red, bro? Before we go, ADHD personified in both of us, so we're never going to get this out. Oh, yeah, I got you. Oh. It's my honor, actually, to take this from you. And not to take it, but just to preserve it for later.
So everybody remembers.
Yeah, let me just...
Put it on Katie's side, though.
Mm-hmm. You're not the princess.
I'm afraid the plant is going to overshadow it.
I have...
Okay, yeah, we can just... Perfect. That is perfect. And you can just slide that right back. It's like a coaster, but it doesn't fucking work at all.
I love this. Love that.
Yeah, that should be a mainstay of the set.
Okay, so the red wine is it's your wine.
Oh yeah, I actually made this at my house 2 weeks ago.
It's your brand. It's really not. I wish it was. That would be awesome. It's Freak Show.
Freak Show, and it's a Cabernet. Mm-hmm. Cabernet. Freak Show Cabernet brought to you in part. Okay, and Lola just got us.
Stretch,
Cabernet.
Baby.
No, she's fucking our shit up.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah.
Lola, come here. You gotta move your ass.
She's trapped by your legs.
You gotta move your butt.
That sweet baby. Come here. Where are you going?
She did, but we're picking on our audio now.
Hmm?
Perfect. Okay,
Are we good?
Check. We good. We back at it. So this is a Cabernet.
Sure.
Okay, Freak Show Cabernet.
I liked the redneck.
And this is a Freak Show Cabernet.
Freak Show Cabernet.
Before I tell y'all if this is dog shit or not, let's find out what the fuck where it's made.
Hey, one thing that we didn't talk about is the alcohol content in
yeah,
these.
straight up. What was in the?
I don't know. Hand it to me.
What do we call this one? Sheep thrills.
I don't even know what you're saying anymore. You don't remember either. That's the thing. All right, this one. No, okay. So you have. Is that an Italian accent? Because this is from Italy.
Oh, I was trying to do French. I assume all wine is French.
No, this is from Italy. No, and it's not. Some of it is made here in Georgia.
Georgia Winery. I went to my baby mama house 3 weekends ago and got blacked the fuck out on Georgia Winery at 3 a.m. It was she said.
So you have drank wine before.
That was a.
You've been lying to me.
That wasn't like a. I'm not like a wine drinker. I don't know if it was a Cabernet or a Merlot. I don't know what the fuck it was. She just had alcohol there, and I ran out of Bud Lights. This was before the scandal.
Oh my god.
This was before I shot all my Bud Lights in the backyard.
Okay, Kid Rock.
All right, yeah, and this is a perfect segue for Beauty and the Freak podcast is currently seeking sponsorship from local businesses around the Dalton Chatsworth area. If you have a business and you would like to slap your logo on our podcast and not fucking say a word about any of the dog shit stuff we say on here, then you can send us your money.
We'll promote you. Any brands that you want us to promote.
When you see the intro
boutiques,
and you see brought to you by Taskers, you can have your brand right on the other side. Yes. And if you got two more, we'll plop them right in the middle like a set of titties.
Okay.
But that comes with zero content moderation at all. If you ever say anything to us about something we said, we're blocking you on everything and keeping your money.
I'm gonna think.
And that's
gonna
be more of a Kate thing, probably, anyways, as the podcast treasurer.
Yeah.
We elected her that 2 minutes ago.
I know. I have to tell you what to and not do.
Yeah, that's so tell us about the French.
Oh my god. You did not let me finish talking a second ago. I was gonna
This reminds me of that story I was telling y'all 45 minutes ago before we got here.
Alcohol content.
It's 12%.
12%.
This one's 12.
That explains why my hands are tingling.
Really? Because you chugged it.
Okay.
Like a shot.
And we need a 0 out of 10 rating, I think, to probably give shit.
Also, I forgot you were put to sleep earlier today,
Propofol.
and you had not ate in 48 hours. Oh my God, this is about to be a shit show.
Yes, yeah, I was under the influence of Propofol earlier. Was absolutely zooted all morning, haven't eaten in 48 hours, and I got a cold sweat breaking out on me right now. And I think I'll probably die soon. All right, so this one is called.
I have Zofran if you need some.
Zofran, no, I'm not sick to my stomach. I'm more so just like dizzy. All right, so Freak Show, a Michael David joint, and that's probably related to Larry David, maybe a Jew thing. So this is a Cabernet Sauvignon, and that's a Sauvignon.
This is that disclaimer that I'm talking about.
And okay, so right here, let's see alcohol content. This is
in case he edits it and does not put a disclaimer at the beginning of our episodes from now on, because I've told him that he has to.
We'll drop a disclaimer.
This is now our disclaimer on shit that comes out of his mouth.
Yeah, I have no intention of getting a real job anytime in the future, so I will say whatever all the time. And if
he's not going to be politically correct.
No.
Do not judge on what comes out of his mouth.
You can judge me based off what comes out of my mouth because I really think this stuff.
But still follow our podcast.
Yeah, but don't judge Kate based off what comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, do not judge me. I try.
Okay, so it's got this nice label.
Actually, I try really hard. I can only control you to an extent.
If at all. It's got this nice Freak Show label here. Vented. I think that's like, vin being the Latin root of the word vine. Vinland being the first American establishment.
I love this. You're doing a better job than me.
Vented and bottled by Michael David Winery, American Canyon, California. Okay.
See?
Much better than Chinese Canyon.
So where's your Californian accent?
Well, it's like this.
Okay.
We're headed down to the wood to do some Molly and cocaine with some strippers. They're gonna... No, that's not...
I don't know.
I don't know what people do in California. I've never been there.
My first thought was, do they go down to the woods?
I assume that California is just Babylon. Just to actually
I feel like they. I don't know. I'm not.
They would go to the beach.
That's what I was gonna say.
LBC.
Like you just hear about I think of California and I think about the beach.
Like surfer.
I know
surfer
there's
dudes.
Northern California and there's mountains and it's not like
yes,
that.
And weed
and whatever. But okay.
So this one is 14.5% alcohol by volume. Freak Show Cabernet Sauvignon.
Jesus.
And what would you rate the white wine we drink at first? 0 to 10.
Me?
Yeah, hell yeah. You're
well, if I drink white wine, it's normally Pinot Grigio, so this is definitely
Pinot Grigio. That was
yeah,
I'm glad I could
Pinot
just stop
Grigio.
saying now.
But this was definitely not my favorite. I'd never tried this one before. I bought it for this
1 to
episode.
10. You're on the spot.
This is 7.
7. Okay.
Maybe an 8. Like I'm
An
drinking
8.
it.
It's not good, but it's a fucking 8.
Well,
we gotta leave some room for the
good
better
is
Pinots.
10.
Yeah, right. No, the best wine that could ever be made is a 10, and literal human piss is a 0. So we gotta rank in between here.
Well, above human piss, this is
For sure.
definitely like a 9.
Oh, okay, but compared to the greatest wine that could be created, for the greatest
I've
fathomable
definitely
wine.
not tasted that.
Okay, so that's a mystery at 10. It should be always.
Okay, this one actually, the more that I drink it, it's pretty good.
All right, I would give it probably like a 7.6. I think it's
Okay.
like I could definitely just chug this.
You did.
Oh yeah. And this is the Freak Show, and we're gonna try that right now, I guess.
You're not saying the whole word.
The Freak Show.
Cabernet, what?
Cabernet Sauvignon. That's literally what it's. I wish we could maybe get a little zoom in right here. It's a nonsensical word, as most stuff that is French. You can't really tell what's
Is it
going on
French?
with.
It's not French.
It's not. Oh yeah, it was made in California. But we got to think about Cabernet as an art.
Real quick, Google where
did Cabernet come from? Executive producer.
All right, I got you.
Okay, so first I'm going to analyze the floral aromas. So I'm going to get in my wine stance here.
Okay, you gotta point the toe a little bit. No, that's flexing. Point. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so this one smells a lot more red for sure. I could tell if I was just smelling the both of them. You said which one is red, I would know it was this one by the. This
So
one,
normally, if I'm just sitting having a glass of wine, you're about to slosh it out of the
I'm about to slosh myself.
If I'm just sitting having a glass of wine, I want red. If I'm gonna drink wine and eat, it's gonna be white.
Okay, so it's like maybe you got some more room on some white.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
How about
lighter,
red
it's
meat?
crisper. I don't eat red meat. That's what I was about to say. Because there's definitely, like I said, I'm not an expert on wine, but you can pair wine with certain things that you
Yes.
eat. So, like with a steak and,
You go red.
and whatever.
Is that true?
There's like certain reds or certain, whatever that you put with it. Well, I don't eat steak. So,
What is it you don't
if
like
I
about
just
steak?
eat, if
Is
I have dinner, I do prefer white wine.
White wine with dinner. Because you feel like it's less filling? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's lighter.
And red wine is for getting tossed.
I mean, you can get tossed at dinner on some white wine for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like the
But if
strength
I'm just
difference.
sitting like enjoying a glass of wine,
It's going to be some red. I had a chick earlier
when
send me.
I first started drinking wine, because people normally, like when they first get into wine, I feel like white is easier, so they do that.
White? I feel like I came in on red, but I drink cock wine, Rex Goliath, giant 47-pound rooster. You ever seen that shit?
What? No.
I would love to put a picture of that shit up there. The worst hangover I ever had in my life. I drank a whole bottle of cock wine.
Oh yeah, if you're not used to like a wine hangover, it's very different. The drunk is different.
Yes.
The hangover is different.
I woke up sitting on my knees, laying on my bed on my computer keyboard with porn still playing on my laptop. Who watches porn on a fucking laptop, bro?
You do.
I did that night.
You do.
I have no idea why I decided to do that, but yeah. And the headache was so bad. I poured a beer off a third-story balcony into Joey McDonald's mouth that night. It was real chaos. His girlfriend is
Who's Joey McDonald?
He's my best friend from the Navy. A lot of stories. The guy that I left in the last story from last week to go fuck the whores and do butt stuff.
Oh.
I abandoned my two friends who came down from the Navy. They went back to my...
He was the responsible
He
one.
was one of the friends. I would never describe him as the responsible one. That particular evening, he was more responsible than me, which is like being the fastest kid in the Special Olympics, probably. It's not that impressive.
Is he in a relationship right now?
He is. He's actually...
I probably would not be saying that
second kid on the way. No, he's still a pretty degenerate motherfucker. He will laugh at this.
Does she know this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's... If you met Joey, you're gonna know he's degenerate within like the first 40 minutes of meeting him. Okay, so for the I'm gonna give it a little.
All right. Did you take? You took a smaller sip that time. A sip. It needs to be a sip.
I really
do it again.
Let's just. God damn! All right. I can feel this one. This one burning on the way down. Oh, this was 14%, 5. Woo!
You're already drunk.
This was 14.5% alcohol by volume.
See, this is why you can't chug it. You can't just like drink it like you're
I know, but now I just want to because this has to go. This has to go.
No, I will drink it.
Stand by for the rating.
Like, do not. Oh, God. Yeah, you cannot. That's terrible. You cannot do that.
So the bottle, let's start at the positives of this fucking freak show.
But do you want to know?
It's gonna be terrible when you drink it really like that much in one gulp. Like you can't do that.
Cabernet
Where'd it come from?
Was invented in 17th century France.
Oh,
so that you did know that.
Yeah, hell yeah. By John Lloyd Cabernet, right? I made that up. It
appears, no, it says occurred in 17th century France. It came about, it appears by accident.
Yeah, I can tell they fucked up making that.
What appears by accident?
That they made Cabernet. It was by accident.
That was Merlot gone bad, right? That was like
I was about to say, so they were like just making something and then it turned out wrong and then they were like, let's give it a name because people still drink it.
No, it's saying that they mixed certain stuff and it made it.
Oh, what they mix? It doesn't say.
No.
It tastes like dog shit and pine needles.
I think it tastes great.
This is better than the white?
Yeah, but also like this is my go-to. Like my go-to with red is a Cabernet or a red blend. I'll do a red blend.
What the fuck is a red blend? That's a little red, little
blend.
White.
It's just I don't know. Look it up.
Your cream pie, your girlfriend while she on her period. Little red, little white.
What am I looking?
That was disgusting. Why did I say that? We're gonna take that part out right there. We're gonna remove that.
Take that out.
Okay, that's definitely staying in. That's gold. All right. So so this is dog shit. I thought this is probably a 3.6 at best. This is like I would drink this. Do you want
me to pour you more white? Wait, actually,
we got another red.
We have another red.
Yeah, I would drink this.
It's different.
I would drink this if the Dollar General was out of aftershave. This would be like right after that in my selection of like what to get fucked up on. If they were out of whipped cream, in the if they were out of whipped cream, aftershave, and triple C's, I would drink this wine.
And triple C.
That's Coracetin and cold cough and congestion for you kids at home.
What are triple C's?
You take 16 of them.
I know triple C and Crandall.
No. No, this is Coracetin.
Where are you from?
Coracetin. Crandall. Coracetin, cold cough and congestion.
If you're
you can
from
buy them
Crandall,
at the store.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. Triple C.
You can buy them at the store. You can take 16 of them, and you'll be visited by the Hat Man. You feel like your scalp has
the
legs.
Sandman?
No, the Hat Man. It's an ominous man who stands in the corner in the shadows. He has a tall hat. He always has, and he will stare at you until you pass out. The whole time you feel like you're in a washing machine and your your scalp's walking around on your head.
Yeah, I don't want to experience
It's
that.
one of the worst things ever, but it's not as bad as this. Come on, man.
I feel like this one's also going to turn your mouth purple.
Luckily, I got this walrus mustache to cover it up. Yeah, you got a little purple going on, a little flavor. Just barely. So yeah, this one I give a 3.6. What would you rate this one on your wine scale? Keep in mind the last one was a fucking 7.
But it's white. It's on a completely different scale.
All right, so now we've created 2 different scales for the viewers at home. We got red scale and white scale. My red scale, I got to taste a 9 on the red scale before I really know. But
I really like this one.
Okay, do you like the fact that it tastes like tree bark?
Probably.
Okay. That's the part that's really off-putting to me. It's got like an organic, like barky feel to it.
I love that.
Okay. It's not. I think the fact that it's maybe room temperature.
You drink red at room temperature.
You do?
Yes.
And how about white?
You chilled.
Okay. Do they make a sparkling of either of these?
They make sparkling. Sparkling is normally white.
Sparkling wine? What's the difference in that and champagne? I feel like those are the same thing.
I feel like there's a difference, probably.
Okay, probably like a minor, insignificant difference.
Yeah. But yeah.
You agreed to that, and it's definitely wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely wrong. I'm just thinking. I'm trying not to.
Taking advantage of Kate's ADD to make myself feel more right.
I'm also trying to situate here, so
Okay.
I'm not listening to you.
Perfect.
And I'm trying to really think about this whole sparkling. Do they make
sparkling wine?
I mean, they make sangria. Is it sparkling?
That's not carbonated, right?
Arbor Mist.
So Arbor Mist, is it red?
They make all kinds of different Arbor Mist.
Oh, okay. I don't drink Arbor Mist.
Oh.
I don't drink Arbor Mist.
Much better.
This
Much
really
better.
gets on my
Infinitely
nerves.
better.
That is the only wine that I will drink.
Arbor Mist?
Brooke.
Absolutely.
Y'all remember the commercials? Now that deserves an Arbor Mist.
Pour Brooke a glass.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Of both.
Are you going to think I'm cultureless if I pour the red in a tall glass versus the fat glass?
I mean, when I'm at home,
Drink it out of a fucking sippy cup.
yeah,
Okay,
if I have to.
So
But there is a glass for each.
She loves coffee mugs.
Yeah,
Coffee
I
mugs
do
for her
really
wine.
like to drink my wine out of a coffee mug.
okay,
Actually.
no, the one that you had, I posted the snap last week of the coffee mug.
It
It
was
fits
a
a half a
cereal
bottle of
bowl.
fucking wine in it.
No, it fits more than half.
I mean,
You're gonna make Brooke try the. No, actually, you should try the red first.
Yes.
Because if you try the white first, you're not
And
gonna
this
like
is-
the red.
I've worked at a
'Cause
bar my
it's
whole life, so
completely
I get a good
different.
little pour.
Oh, no.
I've
okay,
never worked at a
no,
bar.
that-
I've
no.
literally never.
And that was that. No,
And this is a nice pour right here. This is a perfect.
we're gonna have a bartender on one week.
I fucking hope so. That would be cool as fuck.
Let's do that.
But like one of the
I know
sick
a
ones.
few.
One with the.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With the,
yeah, I do.
Like, are you talking like Coyote Ugly?
I
Like
mean,
they're
maybe not
twirling
like
the
that
bottles.
crazy. You know, that's like maybe the nicest bar on earth with the best possible bartenders. But yeah, let me go take
They're
this to
not
our
bartenders at all.
whores.
No,
No,
we
no,
don't
no,
call
no.
girls whores or hoes
Don't call
or
girls
sluts.
whores. Don't call girls whores. Don't call girls whores.
You don't do that.
That's someone's daughter. That's someone's daughter. That's someone's
Yeah, you have one.
daughter. I did. Yeah.
Think about that. And I just told you what a hoe phase was, and it's not a hoe phase at all. It's a healing process from a traumatic relationship.
My daughter would never go through a hoe phase. Her lips are made for praising Jesus. All right, so we have.
Well,
we-
you better filter her relationsents. Then.
for sure, yeah, with violence,
ADHD.
with threats of violence.
Me.
Both of you.
Well, yeah, they're just case studies for ADHD. Okay, so we're gonna toss some toxic questions back and forth to each
You know,
other.
it goes back to that like Adderall conspiracy that's going around right now.
What is that?
That it's not working anymore.
It is for sure. Wait, maybe it isn't. If you watched last week's episode, it looks like my ADHD is worse. Mm-hmm. For sure. Mm-hmm. What's it supposed to do? It's supposed to chill us out.
Yeah.
That shit feel like bathtub crank. That shit feel like Brackett Ridge bathtub crank. You know what I'm talking about with the car batteries and the pie tins and the max amount of Sudafed Walmart will let you buy in a day.
Don't go to Brackett Ridges.
I know.
I live there. What do you
I
mean don't go
know.
there?
We used okay.
I own land down there. I
know,
can't just
I
move.
know you do. I know
If
you
you
live
from
there.
Murray County,
You don't go there.
You don't go.
And you live there.
Brackett Ridges,
I
cornbread
have
and smacking
so- I
bitches.
have-
You heard me?
Were you in the car on that one like crazy ass trip that we did down Brackett Ridges one time? I think we were in
Listen,
my Jeep that I,
I
used
was
to
one
have.
of those people. Like, I took it serious.
I love
like,
when people take trips to my fucking my
Yeah.
neighborhood.
No,
They're like, this is
absolutely
so
not.
scary.
Well, because if you didn't live there, like I wish like you would have told me the story at the time, like living there, because it wouldn't have been the same. There wouldn't have been a scary story.
No,
But,
yes,
like,
there would have been. No, you are in danger down there. Do not get that wrong.
It's real.
No. I'm from there. You shouldn't go if you're just visiting. You should know
Y'all,
somebody.
Okay, if you were watching this, and when I tell this story, if you were a part of this story, please let me know, because for some reason I don't have a whole lot of memory of who was with me during the
I feel
time.
like I know the story you're about to tell. Because there was a lot of y'all with them, and one of the people has like contacted me like, hey, I think we just drove past your house. We were going on like a spooky trip down the dirt road.
Yeah.
And I feel like once you tell it that I may or may not know
Okay. I
who was
feel like
involved.
there might have been 2 vehicles.
Were you with Brandy?
Probably.
Okay, because Jeremy, my cousin, was with Brandy and a group of people who went on a scary trip through Brackett Ridges. And he texted me and he was like, hey, I told him, like, hey, I think my cousin Ed lives in that house right there. Like going down the scary Brackett Ridges.
Yeah. So, like, I never even knew, like, I didn't know what it was because I was from the north end.
Yeah.
The Brackett Ridges, yeah. Brackett Ridges is the south end.
Yes.
So, like, Murray County may be, like, not that much of a population, but the county itself is huge.
Yes.
Like, it takes an hour.
I lived an hour away from my first girlfriend, Stephanie. She lived all the way at the
you
north
live
end.
in the same county.
Yes.
Yeah, same. Like, the north county, or the north end to the south end, it's a whole hour or more
Yes.
to get there.
And they drink on the north end, we smoke crank on the south end.
Right.
Yes.
But there is some sketchy.
Yeah,
in
there's
Crandall.
there's meth in Crandall for sure.
There's sketchy places in Crandall.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe not as much
But,
as
like, we were drinking beer, riding our horses, and, like...
Oh, this was not the story that I was thinking.
There
was a car in this
was
story.
this was
Oh,
on
in
the north
Crandall.
end. Yeah, this is on the north end.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So on the south end, you know, I got told, like, it was all... I don't know who told the story, but it, like, they built it up to make it real scary. Like, it was supposed to be, like, a real spooky...
The hash-slinging slasher.
Like, real spooky story. And I swear we were set up. I swear this was a whole planned out
I was
thing.
in on it.
Probably. It was probably you out in the field. And so we go down there. And so I was raised, like, when I learned to drive, I learned in a, like, old Ford Bronco.
As any certified country girl does.
Right, on a farm.
Okay.
Or a Jeep.
Or a Jeep.
Like, I learned to drive because I would go
3 on the
mudding.
column.
Like, I would go mudding, and no, it was here.
Okay.
But not this, but this.
Straight shift.
And my first, like, 3 vehicles.
A lost art.
Huh?
A lost art.
it
a
is.
lost
Is
art.
this a lost art?
Oh, lost art. Yes.
Yes.
Most people don't know how to do that.
No, and like I said, my first few vehicles were a straight shift. My dad always told me. Well, he bought me my Jeep, and it was 2 days before school started.
Straight shift.
Yeah, and he said, "You got 2 days to learn how to drive it. Figure it out." I did though.
I like that.
did.
That's the
I
learn to
did.
swim.
Yeah, I did though. It was fun. But anyways. ADD. I'm like, where was I
A
going?
case study for ADD. We were about to ride through the Brackett
we
Ridges.
were driving down
a
Brackett
scenic
Ridges.
and beautiful view through the Brackett Ridges.
And so Brackett Ridges, I do that all the time. I'm spilling it. Brackett Ridges is a dirt road for those who don't know. It's a dirt road, and you're just driving down a dirt road with
2.8
just trees.
miles.
Just trees. There's no turnoffs. Like, once you're on the road and you're committed, like, you're there.
There's knee-deep potholes.
Yes.
You do need a four-wheel drive most of the time.
Yes, like if you hit the ditch, like you've got to call somebody to pull
And
you
the road
out.
will collapse on the sides and put you into the very narrow and ineffective ditches on the side.
Right, like you're calling somebody to pull you out. So you better like
But you don't have service.
no, you don't. So like
So
you're
you're
not
not
calling
actually
anybody. You're just stuck.
Waiting for the hat man.
And Brackett Ridges is going to suck you in. Like
Yes.
like the story that, I feel so bad saying this because you live there.
Look, you think
Like-
I don't know this?
Okay,
These
I
motherfuckers
just
ride their
don't-
four-wheelers up into my yards and we fight chickens in the backyard.
Okay, I just don't want to offend you by the stories that I was told.
I know these people.
Okay, so I was always told that if you, like, say you go down this road and your car gets broke down, people are going to come out of the woods and they're going to come and get you. This
Slight
is terrible.
dramatization. A slight
I
dramatization.
know, this is terrible, but I believed it back then.
Well, they did clan meetings in the big barn at the very end before you switch around to like 10 years ago. You would literally every now and again 3 a.m. have some torches, some torch meetings back there. Y'all could type in Tilton talc plant probably and find the road. You go right across the bridge and you'll see they tore the barn down. But there's a nice little empty space right there where you can just
I
imagine
used to
the
trail
clan
guide
meetings.
to one of the talc mines.
Talc mines, that's up on the north
Fort
end.
Mountain.
The VC Pickering talc mines, 1939. Is who the
Yeah.
Murray County admin
But I used
building
to
was
trail
named after.
guide.
God?
Yes.
Horses.
Horses. I worked at a barn. And I was a trail guide for years.
I think most of our viewers would be
Years,
shocked and
years.
amazed to hear that.
I know, I did.
Okay.
By myself, all like 120 pound, 16, 17-year-old
Okay.
Deep down, Katie is the definition.
Yes. On a 16-hand quarter horse.
Redneck.
Yes, I was definitely born and raised like in the country.
I'd have never guessed that by your accent.
Really?
All right, so you're in the Brackett Ridges, and a mob of people is coming to
they're like,
you.
do not stop. Whatever you do, don't stop. Don't break down. You know, you got to keep going. Why? Where our destination was, I have no idea. But I remember at one point, whoever was driving starting to freak out. And good thing I was in the car and knew how to drive on dirt roads that might have been a little wet. So it was a little muddy. We were sliding a little bit about, but I was like, I got this. Let me in the driver's seat. I'm gonna get us the fuck out of here. Okay. And so anyways, we end up like we're driving down the road. You know, whatever happens, we come. I remember like driving off. I remember turning. Nothing changed with that, by the way.
With it did. It
did. 100%.
Anyways, we turn off and we stop at this like church that's down there. I feel like it was not a working church, like it was abandoned, whatever. We're in the parking lot. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Ed, is this one of those rattlesnake churches?
No, I do not know what you're talking about. It was on the dirt road?
This is my memory. Like, this was also like 15 years ago.
There is a large barn that was at the end of there that looks church-like in its
maybe that was it. It was dark.
Okay.
It was dark
and this
outside.
is where they would do the clam rallies.
Okay, so we pull into this parking lot. And, like, we're sitting in the parking lot. And I don't know why, like, we were sitting there with the windows down.
Bad place to be.
Car turned off. Yeah, bad place to be. But I feel like whoever was in charge of, like, hey, let's all go down this road was also trying to, like, punk us and scare us anyways. So it was a whole planned out thing. I didn't realize it at the time. And so then we're parked at this parking lot, or in this... Yeah, it wasn't.
Parking lot would be a liberal way to describe what that probably was.
It was a round thing with gravel and dirt, and we pulled over. It was not a parking lot. And so then there's this hayfield across the street, and we're sitting there, and we're all talking, and then all of a sudden we hear this woman yelling. Were you there? Do you remember this story?
I was not there, but I feel like I do know maybe who the ringleader.
If you were there, drop a comment right now and describe what actually happened.
If you were on this story, like, because
somebody is watching this that was there.
I really don't, like, I remember just vague little memories of this. So I remember being in the vehicle and this woman yelling for help. And we're all like.
You know what that sounds like? Skinwalker.
There could have been one.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
It's a tall, cryptic being, maybe like 11 foot tall, and he's just like a.
Okay, so there's this hayfield, tall hay. It's not been cut yet, and all of a sudden you hear this woman like high pitched, just help, help, like yelling help, and we're all like.
There have been a handful of unsolved murders from the Brackett Ridges also.
I believe it.
Absolutely.
I believe it.
Absolutely.
And so then, you have like half of the group. I swear there were like 10 of us. Like I said,
this is a field trip.
Yes.
To my neighborhood.
I think there were like 2 vehicles.
It's a field trip to my house.
And so anyways, half of the people are like, we've got to go find her and we've got to go help her.
Oh, no.
And then
Absolutely
half of us, and me, was like, hell no. Like,
fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Like, like I said, I knew how to drive these roads. Like, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Like,
100%.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm all for, like, helping another woman out in distress. But the stories that I had already been told, like,
yes.
I can't.
This could be an 11-foot tall cryptic being.
Yeah, like this was a setup. This was a trick. There really wasn't a woman in distress.
We need to introduce Katie into skinwalkers.
Yeah, I have no you know what? That might have been the story, and I blocked it out because of trauma. Like, trauma might have blocked it out. You want me to ask you another question? Are you done?
No. I was going to show you a fucking skinwalker because it's one of the most viscerally exhilarating images you could probably ever see in your life.
But yeah, so I remember this story. This was like, I think probably the only time that I made it to Brackett Ridges. That's
ever in your life?
Yeah, that was my story to Brackett Ridges. Was a woman was in the hayfield late at night screaming for help.
One of these bad boys.
And, oh my, yeah, that probably...
I'm going to drop a skinwalker pic on the screen right now.
It fits.
Several images of these have been captured over the years.
Oh, my God.
Okay, at least that's not a brand new iPad Air 5.
Lola, it's okay, baby. It's okay.
Good puppy. Good doggy.
She's so so vicious.
I know. I'm so scared of pit bulls, honestly, that I've been uneasy this entire episode looking at how the absolute ferocity in her face. Come here, baby, good girl. Ah! She's showing her teeth to intimidate me. and she pooted again. Come on, Lola.
You scared the shit out of her.
We got the door closed.
She is so unamused right now. Look,
Fun
back
note.
to sleep.
Katie asked multiple times if I was there during this trip. Cool story is me and Katie were not friends in high school.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Because y'all dated the same guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
and
forgot.
you just can't be cool with the bitch doing that.
Like, we're such cool now. I just expected you to be
Say,
there. But you're right. You weren't there.
We're
Okay.
best friends now, but back then, absolutely not.
I'm going to hit up
You would have not been there.
I'm going to hit up Jeremy and see if
Or
he was
you
on
might
this
have been
trip.
in the other car that I was talking about. That easily could have happened because that happened. We ran around with the same people.
Yes.
We did.
We were in the same friend group. So I was probably in one and Bert might have been in the other.
Jeremy said that Savannah and Brandy were definitely there with him when they went. I don't know if you
You've
hung
already
out.
talked to him since I started
No,
telling the story?
No. A long time ago, he told me about this because he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, I think we're in my cousin's neighborhood. Like, I think this is my
This was
cousin's
like
house."
15 years ago.
Yes, this is
Okay.
ancient.
Yeah,
Savannah
no, I
and
was
Brandy,
not- I was not there.
that I mean that makes sense.
That's,
Sarah was definitely with us because that's Sarah's cousin. Are you and Sarah related?
Baird Calloway?
Yeah.
Not that I know of, but my grandfather had 18 brothers and sisters all in Dalton and Murray County. So, like, I'm kind of everybody's cousin.
Okay. Cool.
I kinda-
Oh yeah, we discussed if we were cousins. I forgot.
Yes.
Um,
And unfortunately, no.
You looked it up.
No, but I'm just assuming. I still keep the hope alive that we are
Okay.
for the fantasy.
Anyways,
For the cousin-based fantasy.
yeah, they were definitely there, and yeah, if I don't know, if anybody else was there and you know
If,
a story I'm talking about,
If Cassie's watching this, I feel like Cassie was
Cassie
probably,
was probably there.
Yes, and Portia,
And
perhaps.
I was about to say, if
and
Cassie
Portia?
was there, Portia was there.
Okay,
That's
shout
what
out.
I was saying. Like, I feel like I
There
might know
might
who
have-
the
I'm like-
ringleader was.
They were always
Who
with
was the
Jeremy.
ringleader?
Cassie.
Okay.
They were always with
Because
Jeremy.
she's not scared of
Okay.
nothing.
So it might have been it.
Love that for her. And
I'm like,
about
that
her.
could fill in the blank for like a lot of other people too, but I'm like, I don't remember who was all. I feel like if I was driving, though, I drove us out of there. I don't know
Quickly.
who drove. I don't know. Yes.
Y'all didn't say, okay, real
I
quick.
don't know
Y'all
who
did
drove
not
us
save the
in
woman in
there.
distress at all.
No.
Y'all just, she
No.
did die.
I don't.
She
know.
is gone.
Good.
No, I don't know.
Good.
Okay.
Well, now I know. I didn't think that there was actually a woman in distress, though. There were some people there that did think that.
You heard a woman screaming, "Help, help,
Yeah, I
help,"
didn't
and you
believe
thought
it.
it was a setup?
Yeah, I did.
Wow. Tell me you have trust issues without telling me you have trust issues.
Good job.
You're in
Yeah.
you're in a deep cryptic forest on a long dirt road and you're a woman screaming help and you're like,
I was
nah,
like,
I'm not buying that. No.
Nah.
Sorry, bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not buying that. And we're out of here also.
Yeah.
Okay, and real quick, we're gonna take a little pause, and I'm gonna go empty my bladder real quick.
I need to do the same.
Okay,
That'd
perfect.
be great.
Sorry, I
Love
did that
that.
without y'all.
I know. It was cool.
All right, real quick, silence. And welcome back. Thanks for your patience during the break. We would like to take this opportunity to say that Tasker Salon does not support, endorse, or agree with any of the points discussed or
Yeah,
described on this
Absolutely
on
not.
this episode. It does not. This is not endorsed or supported by any of the employees or management at Tasker Salon, even though this episode has been brought to you by Tasker Salon, Dalton, Georgia, 101 East Walnut Avenue. Come down and
It's
see us
not
anytime.
101.
Fuck.
It's 100.
100. All right, 100 East
Sweet
Walnut Avenue.
114.
Sweet 114. We right by the dog shit ass Wingstop. That place sucks.
Awful.
Okay, all right, we're
Where
back
are we
at
at?
it.
What are we doing?
We're back at it. Well, we just avoided the skinwalker and we let some chick get raped.
All right.
Alrighty. So we about wrapped up with the view. We'll probably do a little segment every week of questions from home. Next week we're gonna share maybe horrific dating app stories.
Yes.
Stories of dating apps. You've used them. I've used them. Brooks used them. We've all used them. It's not. Nobody's really. It's like sex at the family reunion. Nobody's really proud of it, but you still do it from time to time when you get bored. Yes.
Please write us.
Write us in. submissions, questions, fucking
anything.
Shit you want to see us talk about, man. Take this opportunity also to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ping, 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 pow.
This is gonna be it. Well, no, not yet. I made it sound.
This is it. This is actually our last episode.
No,
Kate has completely given up on me ever being a decent human being.
I'm done. I'm quitting.
She's really upset about the way I've portrayed myself and the association that we have garnered to one another. So we're going to chop this off next week. You'll never see us again. But comment down below some questions you'd like to see us answer on the next episode, just in case.
Yes.
But I think we're about to set off to Tanya's Tavern in local Chatsworth, Georgia. What day am I playing there?
July 22nd.
July 22nd, Tanya's
Y'all
Tavern
show up.
in Chatsworth. Show up. We're going to get the fire marshal called out. He's going to shut us down for the amount of people there. It's a serendipitous occasion for a first show in your hometown to get the fire marshal out there.
Good thing there's a good sized parking lot.
Yes,
people can hang out in the parking lot. Maybe we won't get shut down.
Yes, but
I mean the Saddle Club's across the street.
This is
if you know, you know.
Right after.
It's right after Wagon Train. If I could,
oh my God!
If I could have got Wagon Train weekend, I could have. We would burn that motherfucker to the ground.
Killed it.
We
People
still
would
gonna
have
kill
been
it.
tying their horses up.
Sorry.
People would have been tying their horses up outside to come in.
Shout out to Tommy Tarvin, who rode his fucking 17-hand bay horse into the Landmark Tavern.
You knew exactly what it was. I'm so proud of you.
I had horses my whole life, Kate.
Really? I did not know that.
I've rode horses my whole life.
Me too.
And Tommy Tarvin is probably definition of a badass.
He's a historic Murray County figure who did ride his horse into a bar.
That is awesome.
It was a beautiful, beautiful horse.
Love that.
God rest the
soul. Oh, yeah. God rest the Landmark and Tommy Tarvin, honestly.
Yeah.
That's where we're going, though.
That's where we're going.
Tanya's now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, thanks for tuning in to episode 2.
Yes,
this has been fucking thrilling. It was a lot less ADHD than the first one.
I don't think it was.
This one flowed. This one had a lot more flow, I think.
The first one, I was just really tired of hearing your story.
I was tired of fucking telling it.
I know.
You might not know that we had several audio-visual impairments on the first one. We recorded 45 minutes of it. I didn't actually record the audio, so that one's on me. We recorded a whole podcast. I deleted the audio as soon as I opened it. That one's also on me. So if you ever
think about doing a podcast, it's a lot harder than what you think.
Oh, fuck. We should do a whole episode on, so you want to start a podcast.
Yeah, but we also don't want to tell them how to do it.
I do. Because they're not going to be as cool as us anyway. They might can try, but they're not going to. You feel this chemistry that we got going on here? This takes years of kissing open mouth to get this developed.
We have not done that.
No, we haven't. But I thought that might be a cool one to pitch out to the audience there. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. So this one is brought to you by me and Kate, Never Open Mouth Kissing, and we really appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we hope y'all come back and see us next week.
Yes,
and
thank you.
Katie's wine.
No, it's great.
The Cabernet.
All
right, we'll see y'all next week.
Wine drinkers.
Cut.
Well, I'm right back on the pills. Don't give a fuck about how I feel when I'm back off on. Yeah, when I'm back off on. 'Cause after I'll be here without you, so either way, I feel awful. Yeah, I feel awful.
Oh. Yeah, I really know how to pick them. I will only love a woman if she's top 5 worst people I've ever met. Could you potentially tilt that mirror just a hair this way?
Which way?
And a little more. And a little more. And there he is. Oh my God, I really am a sex symbol.
Absolutely.
I look like somebody's fucked up uncle right now.
You were straight up earlier. You were describing an Alan Jackson song. You were talking about the driving. Like, it was legit Alan Jackson song.
Yeah.
I was about to sit over here. I was about to start singing
Young
it.
girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't forget the way she made me feel, and I say,
absolutely. That was
turn
it.
it left.
Like, I was about to pull it up on my phone.
Steer it right. Come on, boy, you're doing just fine. Young girl, 2 hands on the wheel.
Lay down.
I can't forget the way she made me feel, and I say,
Lay down, Lola. It's our best judge. Good girl.
headphones on, then we'll do a moment of silence.